What's going on, birthday boys? It is New Year's. Happy fucking New Year's. And thank you for joining us. Today, I'm Eric Biggs. As always, of course, we got JP over here. He's wearing some fresh fucking Nikes. And we have the return of the one, the only Anthony motherfucking Knight.
What's up, man? Happy New Year.
How's it going, dude?
Happy New Year. Happy New
Yeah,
Year.
we're fucking celebrating. We're drinking. We're having a grandiose old goddamn time.
That's how you do it.
These are Air Force Ones, by the way. All right, guy.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I broke out my freshest pair of shit kickers for this. So.
Oh yeah, those got some stomps on the farm right there,
dude,
man.
That's the boo scoop boogie into the new year, man. Yeah. I was like, what am I gonna do?
The cattle herders right there, man.
Yeah. What if I got to get on a horse and get home? You know?
Or stomp on somebody you don't like.
Yeah,
you know?
just fucking. I gotta wear a heel because I'm a little bitch.
Hey, listen, if you're gonna kick me, just give me a heads up.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it's an instant felony if I kick a black dude in cowboy boots. I think I go straight to jail.
You're in Texas. It's just a misdemeanor. So you might be all right.
They're like, oh, you mean another Wednesday?
Yeah.
They're, what the fuck?
Pay a fine. Give them one of your cameras.
Yeah,
right, man.
yeah. They're like, what's wrong with it? Really? Come on.
Oh man.
Looking great.
Yeah, same. But you got any big New Year's resolutions coming into this? I know we all set them. We all cheat on them. Resolutions?
I usually never do them, but this year I think what I'm trying to do is just kind of redevelop I was super competitive mindset.
Okay.
Where it's like I'm waking up 6 a.m. every day, no more bullshit.
Yeah.
Get the shit I need to get done right away, so that way I have just, I guess the ultimate way to say it is maximize every hour of the day.
Okay.
Yeah, no more bullshit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually serious about it. I'm starting a month early, so I didn't wait till New Year's Day to do it.
Yeah.
Starting on December 2nd. You know, because no more procrastinating.
Yeah. I always try to go and start my New Year's workout regime in December.
Yeah.
That way I'm not the fattest, sloppiest bitch on New Year's Day at the gym. But we're slow getting into it this year. This is...
Well, there's still, 30... Well, you got time.
Yeah.
You got some time.
Yeah, see, I don't know. New Year's resolutions are kind of gross to me, always. Because it's like, come on, you were a piece of shit all last year, now you're going to be great, you know?
It was like 24 hours ago, you were blackout drunk and did 8 lines of coke, and now all of a sudden, you want to be a better person?
Yeah, now you're a hero. Yeah. Now you're going to rescue kittens, you piece of shit.
I feel like the resolutions last as long as the hangover and the come down.
Oh, yeah,
and then after that, after about 6-7 days, it's back to the same old bullshit.
Yeah. I think a resolution got started because somebody woke up after a New Year's party, was too fucked up, and they just been praying to God all night to live and quit puking, and they were like, anything, and then they're,
change their life around, and then
they're like, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, just like a giant chick next to them, be like, fuck again, man. This has got to be the last time, Yeah,
they're like, that's enough.
And then 6 weeks later, they get a fat chick pregnant on Valentine's Day. So it's like, okay, you did a good job there with your resolution.
Yeah, and the rule was back home, you never got anybody knocked up on Valentine's Day because then you couldn't go deer hunting. Watch out, guys. Fucking, that was a serious conversation people had to have.
Oh yeah, you don't want to fuck with. It sounds like deer hunting season. That's some real shit.
Oh yeah, dude.
You don't want to fuck with that. Yeah.
You couldn't not be an alcoholic with a gun in the woods. What else are you gonna look forward to all year?
What is the weirdest thing you've ever done on New Year's? Like out of the ordinary.
Man, I don't know. See, I started partying late. Mm-hmm. I in high school, I didn't really start drinking until my senior year. I'd go to parties and stuff with all my buddies, and they would drink, but I wouldn't.
Why not? Were you scared?
No, I had some family stuff going on. My brother died in a drinking and driving accident. Okay. My freshman year. So then, for a long time, there's always the thing of something like that happens, and everyone's like, "Oh, you don't want to become an alcoholic."
Yeah.
So, I was always I think my kind of was fear of just being I needed to make sure I could go out and have fun either way, and then I was like, oh, I'm good. This isn't, and all my friends were super cool about it. They never gave a fuck.
Well, knowing the reason, that would be fucked up.
Well, yeah, they're like, oh, you pussy,
Yeah.
you don't want to fall on the sword with honor, you homo.
That would like you would definitely be the disappointment child if you died.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's like you died the same way.
Yeah, it's like you didn't learn nothing.
Yeah.
Jesus
No
Christ.
one's going to visit you at your grave, man.
Yeah, they're going to be like, you don't even get to get buried next to him anymore, you fucking piece of shit. They'd leave me in Texas, dude.
Yeah, just throw your body in a ditch.
Yeah, they'd be like, where you dropped is where you'll be found, whore. Like, but yeah, no, so like, I don't know. I don't think I've had a lot of crazy, probably one of my wildest New Year's stories was we went to a house party, a chick from my high school class, like a couple years after graduation. She had bought a house, and we're like, New Year's party at this bitch's house. And we got way too fucked up. Me and one of my buddies was like pissing in the bathtub because like,
why not?
Yeah, why not? Like it was one of those nights, and then
bathe in the toilet.
Yeah, I went upstairs to sleep with this girl that I was hanging out with at the time, and all my buddies came up to like fuck with me just because like, you know, that's just
what you. Yeah.
It just happens.
Yeah.
And I heard them outside the door, so I just like got up, shit-faced drunk. And I just stood in front of the door and waited for it to open. And the chick was like, the fuck you doing? I was like, if they want to see my dick this bad, they're just going to have to see it full fucking frontal. And my one buddy, he was the king of this. He would open the door and kick people in and then shut it behind him.
Oh, wow.
So like he didn't have to see, but like he would just ruin somebody else's night. And our one buddy, his girlfriend, now wife, were right there. And other buddy just like snuck up and like threw open the door. And I'm just standing there fucking butt ass naked.
Goddamn.
Hard dick and all. And the look on my buddy's girlfriend's face is just like, oh God. And then
damn, you almost took your buddy's girlfriend is what you're saying.
she was just like, huh? And they were like, fuck. And just like took off down the stairs. And I was like, fuck you guys.
This happens, and every year we're trying to be the best versions of ourselves.
Yeah.
And that's how you brought in your new year.
Yeah, and it was probably even past midnight. I'm like, man, you opened your new year with seeing my dick? That sucks.
Damn.
That's a fucking, what a letdown. You know, like.
Yeah, damn, that's, well, New Year's is when you have those memories to fucking.
Can we do a New Year's cheers, guys?
Yeah,
What do you think?
yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Come on, fellas.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's.
2024. Let's go.
Yeah, what about you? You have any?
Yeah.
I feel like you asked that because you had at least one wild.
I feel like every New Year's of mine has been something weird or crazy. My chillest was my girlfriend at the time. We spent it at church. Nothing special there.
Yeah.
We were talking about how we were gonna be Christianly for the next year, and then we get back to the house, and I'm fucking the shit out of her. So
Yeah.
I don't think I got much out of the church, but
Yeah.
one that sticks out. My friend was having a big party at his house. So it was a bunch of people he knew, people he didn't. I was pre-gaming at my mom's with one of my friends, my sister, and a couple people. My mom was like, here, take this gift over. It was like a housewarming, like drink mixers and shit.
Oh, yeah,
Nothing serious. So I bring it over to the party. And then my sister had brought some people that nobody knew. They come to the parties, like 3 or 4 of them, some dudes. And, you don't want more dudes at a party already, right? It's like you need to have a right proportion. So I was already mad that they were there. And then they left early, and they took the gift that my mom gave my friend. And in my drunk mind, I was like, disrespecting my mom.
Yeah.
You disrespected one of my friends. And so I go out into the parking lot where they are, and I was like, you got something that doesn't belong to you. They're like, we ain't got shit. I was like, I seen it in the car. I was like, so I'm going to need that back right now. And then they give it to me. They leave, and then I told my sister after they left, I was still mad. I was like, call them and bring them back because I want to fight all of them right now. I ripped my shirt off because at this point, I was in shape. I was working out.
Dude.
So I'm in the parking lot screaming and shouting. I had to be pulled back into the house and like confined to the basement of this party. And I had somebody kind of like babies, like just like trying to talk me off the ledge.
Yeah.
And I'm spending like 20 minutes explaining the situation to this person. His name was Kareem. And after I'm telling him the story, he's like, you have every right to want to whoop their ass. He's like, I won't stop you if you want to leave. And I get up and I run back out the stairs and I'm like screaming. And so like, it was just like my temper got the best of me that one. They never came back, but I was trying to like get there. I was like, I said, even if I get my ass whooped, 3-on-1, 4-on-1, just off of principle. You stole from my mama, you stole from my friend. But it was like a cheap ass Costco, Walmart drink mixer.
Yeah, like drink mixers that you're like, Dishonor on you.
Yeah.
Dishonor on your family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
God damn.
All $7.99 worth.
Yeah.
I was gonna get my revenge.
Are you making any resolutions, dude?
Yeah, dude, I'm trying to I gotta lose a bunch of weight by the fucking wedding.
Oh, that's right. That's right. How much weight are you trying to lose, man? Is there like a number? 20
Yeah,
pounds, 30 pounds?
I want to lose like 50 in total.
Oh.
But I don't think it's not gonna happen before.
Not
the
with that
wedding.
mindset.
Well, yeah, he's a fucking
Good
you know
mindset,
what?
good drugs, it can happen.
I'm running home from this. This is in my apartment complex, though, so it won't be that far.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's I don't know. I've been kind of working on that, and honestly, just staying more fucking dedicated, do more and more podcasting, more and more comedy, like just that's kind of my main focus, honestly, because I'm like, I'm in the city to do all this stuff. I need to be doing it, like
For sure.
going all the way.
When's the wedding?
April 27th.
Okay, so you got about 4 months.
Yeah.
4.5.
Yeah.
5 months.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
You got that.
Yeah, I'll look. I bought a suit.
You bought the suit already, so
Yeah.
if you lose a bunch of weight, then wouldn't it be big?
It's not tailored yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I still have to get like tailored and shit. So I'm like,
Okay.
you know,
If you had to choose between, you can only pick one to happen by April.
yeah,
Lose the 50 pounds or have 25 minutes of like killer material that gets you on like, anywhere you want.
material, material, dude.
Damn, if your fiance's watching this, I'm sorry.
Dude, if I could like, if it was like get passed at the mothership as a regular, or lose the, I would take 50 extra pounds from here, and like be a I would be like whatever.
Okay.
I'm Chris Farley, bitch. What's up? This just way shorter.
Then you have a heart attack at your wedding.
Yeah, just die.
He had one set at the mothership, but it was worth it.
Yeah. He got paid one time as a real comic, and then he died.
While wearing like under your wedding suit, the mothership shirt.
Yeah, just like fuck.
That's great.
Yeah, no, that's probably my big thing though, is just trying to be less fucking fat, dude. Because like I was thin forever, and then I got a work from home job, and oof.
Yeah, working from home will change things.
Yeah, dude, you sit on your ass all day, and then it's like, oh yeah, I'll like exercise stuff after work still.
Yeah.
It's so much of a difference, because like my old job, I was up and about and everything all the time, and you don't realize how much you're walking.
Yeah.
Just like
it's just part of your like
your
DNA at the time.
Yeah, you're just like up and about and stuff, and then it's like, oh, you're sedentary, and like I bought a desk that I can like stand at and shit.
You know it's
still
bad
don't
when you
matter.
say the word sedentary, whatever. Like
Yeah.
that means you ain't doing shit.
Yeah,
man.
dude,
I
like
feel
fucking
you.
whenever it's like, oh, I have to like park my car far away from the spots downtown and like walk that way. It's like I always park like 3 blocks up from 6th.
And you got that one street, Sanjak. It's like that steep ass street. That's a workout right there.
Thing's a motherfucker,
right?
dude.
But I feel it, man. I used to be dedicated to the gym like 2
Yeah.
times a day, 4 a.m. workouts, late night workouts,
Yeah.
and then comedy. I was like, man, I can't do both.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to find a way to make it work because
Yeah.
I'm not in great shape at all. But like maybe it doesn't show. Like it doesn't look good, but it doesn't look bad either.
Yeah. Well, you're also a lot taller.
Yeah.
That helps. Like,
But sleeping at night when I gotta like knock on my lung to see if it's still working. I'm like, oh, you still there? Like then I know it's a problem.
yeah.
But it's more so for me working out and also just eating better.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
Yeah. The food's so good in Austin.
Oh my.
There's.
I work from home though, man. But I haven't worked 40 hours in like 3 years, like a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, and that's my big difference is like, you work the 40 hours a week.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, straight from like I punch out, I put on normal human clothes, I'm out the door out doing spots all night.
Yeah.
Then you get back at 1 a.m.
Yeah. You're not thinking to wake up. And,
Yeah.
The thing with working out that I think is impossible, like after I work out, I have to take like a fucking nap, dog. Like I get home and I'm just spent. So people that are working like a full-time job and hitting the gym, I don't know how the fuck they do that, man. To me, like I'm still waiting for that burst of energy. They say like you
That
work
second-
out,
yeah,
like
you feel good,
you're supposed to like have
Yeah.
energy and shit. That has never fucking happened. It's been about like 18 months I've been on like, at the gym and shit, but every time, man, I just get home and like I'm planning on doing shit, but I gotta sleep.
Do you eat like shit or do you eat pretty healthy?
I eat pretty healthy now.
2? Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah. Now I feel less motivated to work out.
Yeah.
He's over here saying it. Hey, I still feel the same. Well, fuck it then. I'm sleep in and
Goddamn,
eat.
never mind.
Yeah, right.
Pete Terry's on the way
Yeah, I
out
was
of
gonna say,
here.
right? I'll get the brisket if you want to get the ribs. Let's go.
Goddamn, dude.
Shit, that sounds
Yeah.
fucking great.
Right?
Yeah, see, because that is where I think it's hard, because, like, you always see all the comics go, they're, like, famous, and they're like, oh, yeah, well, I just work out all day, and then it's like, yeah, your only job is at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you have all day to fuck off. It's whatever you're,
'Cause you're getting paid, like.
yeah,
to
like,
do-
whenever
yeah.
you're still in the hustle and stuff, if you're trying to live a regular kind of life
Yeah.
and do the comedy, you have to have a good enough job.
Yeah. It's like you're trying to take. You have 2 plates. You like right now what we got. We're trying to get off of 1 plate and fully on.
Yeah.
Like that plate that they got isn't even in the dishwasher. That shit.
Yeah.
You know, they Mexicans took that plate a long time ago.
Yeah,
and
dude,
just got rid of it.
somebody
Sorry.
else is washing their shit. Dude.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
They have
It's like,
hired
we
help.
good. Yeah, right. Hired help. Yeah, at least that help is hired.
Yeah. But
Oh man,
yeah,
that's when you really made it. When the help, you don't got to pay the help.
yeah,
But that's
yeah,
in select parts of the world these days. We don't talk about that.
yeah, yeah. Darn it, you know that's what Anthony says. Like, things used to be better back at never.
No, listen. If I had unlimited money, I would have a slave. Obviously, the slave would not be black. Okay. I would have no choice but to have a white slave, and
Yeah, that's real reparations.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
I don't need 40 acres and a mule, just a backyard and 1 white person
Yeah.
with a good work ethic.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
it.
dude, just like, hey, fix my car. Like,
Right, yeah. Well, it hasn't started in a week, and I got places to be.
yeah, I got shit to do,
Right.
bitch.
Well, if I have a slave, I'm sure I'm not driving. Like,
That's fair.
yeah.
That's fair. If you,
Yeah.
if you're in 2024 with enough money to have a slave, I think you're not fucking.
I should not be turning no keys and no ignitions.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure helicopters just pick you up
Exactly.
on street, like you're just like,
Wherever
hey,
I want. Yeah.
beam me up, Scotty.
What else do white people do really well that we'd get these white slaves to do, man? Like make macaroni.
Not cook.
It's not
You
cook.
just-
It wouldn't
Yeah.
be cooking. I mean, actually,
guess.
they could learn to cook. I feel like it would just, I'd probably get them enrolled in a lot of classes that they're not good at. So
See?
cooking, like
Yeah.
a good cooking class.
Yeah. You'd have to introduce them to seasonings.
Some dancing. I'd probably make them start each day with like 100 free throws. And then, by the end of the week, if you're not touching the rim, there's going to be some.
30 lashings. Yeah. Go out there and pick your own switch, boy.
Fucking shit, dude.
Pick your cotton first, because
Yeah.
I need new underwear.
You fucking piece of shit. Yeah. Yeah, no.
This is taking a left turn.
Make him shoot 100 free throws. Man, that's a long time. Especially if they have to make all of them. Goddamn.
There's just, the percentage has to go up over time.
Oh,
They don't
okay.
make all of them,
Okay. So the smart ones,
yeah.
they'll come in and miss the first 100 in a row, and then they just make one more a day, and you're like, God damn.
Well, no, there's a quota. Like if you're under a certain
okay.
percentage, then there's going to be
Okay.
a disciplinary action.
Yeah.
Nothing like probably not even. You said lashes. No, I'll probably just eat a spoonful of hot sauce. You said some seasoning, like
Oh,
just
yeah.
let the tongue burn a little bit.
Yeah.
Something they're not used to.
Yeah, you could just get them some real spicy mayonnaise, and they'd be like, fuck,
Right.
what is this?
They get all excited because they thought it's just regular mayonnaise.
Yeah, and they're like, God
little
damn,
misdirection on their ass.
there was ketchup in there. What's happening?
That's more like a 2026 goal.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
I still got a lot of things I need to do for myself this year.
Check out in 2 more years.
2 more
fucking-
years, be back here.
He'll have a slave.
Yep.
He'll-
Just sitting right here next to me. And,
Yeah.
rub my feet.
Yeah. Hey, at least you're gonna let him on the furniture. That's nice, I mean.
Well, yeah, no, because I wasn't gonna, do better than they did.
Oh, see,
lead by
yeah.
example. Just
Yeah, that's good shit.
in case they ever end up owning slaves again
Yeah.
of a different race.
Case
It's just this is how you do it.
it circles back again.
Yeah. Well, like in 2,000 years, who knows? Because
Yeah.
really, in 100 years, like there's not really gonna be that many white people.
No.
Like, in general.
No.
Really,
think
any
everyone's-
purebred race.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be kind of a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Because honestly, everyone's kind of a little bit of everything
Yeah.
now. Like,
But it's gonna be seen.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be seen.
yeah, say the see-throughs are gonna be gone.
Yeah. Be like a mixed supremacy
Yeah.
movement going on or something.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think we were going to be talking about slavery, but
We do have another thing to cover, and it's that
Oh my God.
Anthony's been such a cool guy, like within the Birthday Boys show and stuff, that we're making him an official fucking birthday boy today,
Yeah,
baby.
honorary.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Honorary
you guys.
birthday
Thank
boy,
you.
man.
All you have to do is open a beer with your butt cheeks, bro. That's
That
well,
sounds
my,
like a JP
my membership
requirement,
lasted
but-
about 5 seconds.
Yeah. Damn. Turns out, never mind.
I can clap with my hands. That's
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. You know, I.
Is that really the membership fee?
No, the
Nah,
last,
just fucking-
yeah, Joven. We made Joven eat his ass. So I mean,
Oh shit.
Jesus.
That was at the other studio. That's why there's a bed at the
yeah,
other studio.
yeah, that's
Gotcha.
yeah. That whole place got shut down from ass eating contaminations.
Oh, I bet.
It was too intense.
Failed a bunch of health codes.
Yeah, yeah. That's why Joven moved back to New York. He's like, you know what? Never mind. Maybe.
Can't get advertisement dollars when you got, you know,
Yeah.
diseases and shit just
Yeah.
festering in the studio.
Yeah, they're like, that's enough. Like it's been too much.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
No, real talk. I've always enjoyed coming on with you guys and sharing stuff. Started with the story,
Yeah.
and then you know with Maggie it was a lot of fun, and we're having fun now. So
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I did get you a shirt, man. It takes fucking 2 weeks for these, like the company for the Birthday Boy shirts, but I'll give it to Eric, man. He can just give it to you next time that you guys are like around.
Yeah,
or
whenever.
whatever.
Yeah, I'm in no hurry. I'll be very thankful for it because I do need some new clothes. I'm a little broke right now. Like, I know I'm going broke because when I buy vapes, I got to start counting my vape puffs.
Oh yeah, you're like, oh, I
Yeah.
need the 5,000 count,
Yeah.
not the.
And I tally every vape I hit. You
Yeah.
know, just
You,
kinda like a
you have it
spreadsheet.
scratched into the back of it
Yeah,
like a
it's-
fucking prison wall. You're
Yeah.
like, how many more do I gotta go?
I got 6 more.
Yeah. Yeah, I am so glad that I didn't ever really get into the vaping. Like,
And you don't smoke cigarettes.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and
Yeah.
it's wild to me the people that got into vaping that never smoked cigarettes. That's the weird thing for me.
Well, vaping is the new cigarette, so it's cool to vape just like it used to be cool
Yeah.
to smoke cigarettes. So
Yeah. I still think it's way cooler to smoke a cigarette though, because at least it's like, man, you're accepting smelling like a cigarette,
yeah.
and everyone
Yeah.
being like, man, you're gonna die of cancer in like 10
Right.
seconds.
And it's like the real professionals who do it in their car with like windows up.
Oh yeah.
Or in the
Yeah.
house with the kids. It's just like,
Yeah.
that's like the old school smokers back in
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah, dude, I had an aunt that she would smoke cigarettes in her car with all the windows up, and then whenever me and my brother were in the car, she'd roll down the back windows where we were at.
It was just,
So it all just fucking boo, like. And she's like, well, I rolled down a window, and you're just like, what the fuck?
yeah. She didn't know how aerodynamics works.
Yeah, fucking in a goddamn Nissan Altima. You're
That's
like,
great.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, vaping is, I'm trying to kick it. I'm
Yeah.
trying to get rid of it. A friend of mine told me about these like nicotine free ones.
Oh yeah, so it's like the same smoke and everything.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of drinking like a O'Doul's or a ginger beer or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Could
Yeah.
you
Like
know,
you feel kind of gay, but you're like, it's
Yeah.
still happening.
it's helping me on the inside.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But I don't know. I'm that could be like so my ultimate goal is to, like I said, for this year is just a complete mindset to get the most out of every moment of the day. And breaking that down would be like working out, eating better, and vaping and cutting that out is something
Yeah.
that I want to do. So my goal is that by the end of February, no more vaping.
Fuck
so it's
yeah.
like everything kind of has like a timeline of when shit, because I can't
Yeah.
just make this fucking 180-degree turn overnight.
Yeah.
You know? I'll be dead by January 7th.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Your body will be like, that's enough.
yeah, it's like you want to
Fuck it.
cut out everything.
Yeah.
Like,
You at least gotta have fun. Come
right.
on.
Well,
Yeah.
that's trying to make it fun. Trying to have more fun at open mics and show. Well, I have fun at shows,
Yeah.
and I try to have fun at open mics, but just try to make it more enjoyable.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
can be tough though, as we all know,
Oh yeah. There are some that.
no matter what you do.
Yeah. Yeah. I switched from like regular chewing tobacco to the like nicotine pouches.
Like the Zen pods.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Say like the Zins and the Rogues and stuff.
Okay.
And I switched to those, and pretty well was all on the like those just all last year, and
Is that like artificial nicotine or?
I guess yeah, it's just like a nicotine pouch, and that's why I did like pretty well all 2023, and then I kind of quit doing those. Also, I'm using some of them now because they're delicious, and I was like, it's fucking, it's New Year's, baby, fucking gotta go out with a bang.
There
But
you go.
But yeah, and then the thing that sucks is like they've gotten really cool to do.
Yeah.
So like Rogan and Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer are like always like using them and like talking about them. So I'm like watching podcasts and I'm like, God damn it. Am I just being a pussy? What the hell?
It's weird. Like they set these new trends and they pick up so fucking fast.
Oh yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like I didn't move out here because Rogan was moving out here. I moved out here because there was no comedy where I was.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's great that they're out here because of all the opportunity.
Yeah.
But it was just like I didn't realize there was going to be so many like dick riders out here. And I don't mean that like I'm not saying like it's just like some people like I met you in Missouri.
Yeah.
You were comic in Missouri. And I don't have nothing against people that started comedy in Austin once they moved out here.
Yeah.
But it's just different because it's like every scene has a kind of an idea of what comedy's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
We got so much people bringing in like ideals from their scenes.
Yeah.
Plus people have never done it before. And it's just like it's like a bunch of waves just hitting what are the rules here? There are no rules. And which is cool, but it's just also like you see people putting on shows that have never put on a show before, and it's just like, you have no idea what you're doing. It's not whether it's good or bad, but it's just like, just being respectful to the venue management.
Yeah.
Will keep your show there longer. You wonder why your show gets canceled. And I'm not speaking on like anybody in particular. It's just
Yeah, it's just good rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody watching it's just
and if you feel like I'm talking about you follow me at Not a Comedy, and you'll probably see me out and you can talk to me about it.
Yeah.
But no, I've been here since 21, and so there's been so many ins and outs of shows.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just interesting and just learning to adapt. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to, for this year, take advantage of whatever the scene is and just capitalize on that shit.
Yeah, this kind of does have like a Wild West of comedy feel. Like, because all the big guys that did come out here are very much so like, not like they're mainstream in the non-traditional mainstream. Like they made not being on TV the cool thing.
For sure.
You know, like.
And that's a good way to like avenue to break through.
Yeah.
Like blueprint to create for sure.
Yeah. Here's a question for you. Do you think it's going to switch back? Now that like not doing TV is the cool thing.
And I got a question for after, but
Yeah. Do you think in like 10 years
TV will be cool again?
TV will be cool again and it'll be like, oh, you have a podcast? Oh, you're like.
I think what's most likely to happen is what is the thing now with, online content. I think something will evolve through that.
Yeah.
Just because TV is kind of more archaic these
Yeah.
days.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Like-
no one has direct TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, let me set up the satellite so I can watch Eric's special. you know?
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
But I think that there'll just be more evolved ways to push media. And I think that those that used to control the contracts and control what was on TV might have more control of pushing comics up in like the online arena.
Yeah.
plus, like, just to add on that real quick, the way we used to watch networks anyways is totally antiquated with the internet, man. Because back in, when I was young, you had to like keep up with MTV if you were cool, and that was basically trusting that whatever content they want to put out, you have to be in the know of. You know what I mean? And a lot of it was shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now everything is more content based, so that's why I would say it's probably not gonna go back to that paradigm exactly, but kind of like what he's saying, like there's going to be some kind of shift where
It's going to be another
it's an
new
evolution,
thing.
an evolution of like the internet is now maybe like the TV thing or something, but I don't think it can afford to go back because people, it's so saturated, the markets, and I for one think it's better that way though. you know?
I agree because I also do think that now like the consumer gets to decide what's good.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
That's so much power
Where,
much,
like, yeah,
and
you know,
value. Yeah.
If ABC didn't like your show, they'd put you on at a shitty time, and then they're like,
Yep.
"Hey, your show failed." It's like, yeah, it was on at midnight.
Yeah.
Plus, if you want to be like a nerd as a kid, you know what I mean? You have all that right now, and then you just go out and find other nerdy people that are.
That's the other thing. You can find your pockets of people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man. It's a really invaluable tool now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which I think helps too because every comic or every artist has their like group of followers, people that they connect with, relate to, and like their style. So with the way things are being online now, I think that's better for the artists because we just got to find our people that fuck with our shit.
Yeah.
And it's not like, oh, it has to work at 8 o'clock on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
Or else it's a flop. But it sucks though, because there is that, like, there was a nostalgia. Like Comic View was always my shit back in the day, but Comedy Central had their shit, and like you said, there was a certain type of feeling being able to, like, I got to sit down at 8 o'clock to watch this show, so I can talk about it with everybody tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it's not where we are now.
Yeah. Yeah. Now people watch this.
Birthday boys,
Exactly.
baby.
Yes.
Like
Number one podcast in the Rihanna Austin complex, because I can tell you right now, there is no other podcast going on. Just looking at the neighbors here.
Yeah, you know what? There's probably like 7 tech podcasts.
How to.
Yeah, like, it turns every time I'm like, how do I actually work this camera I bought? It's just my neighbor making a video.
Yeah, right.
He's like, okay, stupid.
You can actually come and be a guest on their podcast.
Yeah.
Do like a walkthrough.
Yeah.
So you know how to do this shit.
Yeah. But there's like, are you a stupid white? Do you not know how to cut and paste, you sack of shit?
I think it's funny though, because people always say, I want to talk to somebody in America, but they don't realize they're probably talking to like a work from home, like right over here.
Yeah.
We are in America. I'm not going to do any accents right now.
Yeah.
My voice is a little raspy right now.
Yeah. No, that is, I have the work from home job. It is like a phone on the phone job, so people just like call in from all over and whatever. And then we have like a Spanish speaking group and stuff, and they're all just guys sitting in St. Louis.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's not like we have an apartment in that, like, it's just people that live here that are like, I speak Spanish. So
wow.
they're just in like that group. So yeah, I don't know. That's just funny though.
That is funny. Just we're gonna transfer you over to, I don't know what street in St. Louis, but they're all just hanging out together.
Yeah, they're just like, what's up?
Do you feel like do you like working from home? Like overall, like you feel like it's effective?
Yes. So I would say I would never do the job I do in an office.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, if it was like, hey, you need a new, like, if I had to get a new job, like, heaven forbid they find this podcast or something. You know what I mean? Like, and they're like, you're fired. I had to find a new job. If I was doing the same thing, it would have to be a work from home job.
Yeah.
I'd only go back into, like, working somewhere if I was being up and about and like
for sure.
The idea of going and being like, I'm gonna clock in, sit in a cubicle.
Fuck that.
Hell no. No.
I had a question that I wanted to ask, man. Like, since you're a birthday boy now, I thought it'd be fun to like jump off 2024 with this question everybody can answer or something. But we've talked about it a little bit. Like, if we ran into some money, what the fuck we would do with that? Because I kind of feel like we can learn a lot about a person when you know what they want to do with when they have that type of shit. And let's put like a definitive amount to it.
I was about to ask that. Yeah.
Let's call it 10 million, but let's skip all the I'm gonna get a house and help my family out type of shit, because that's all gonna be said. You know what I mean? That everybody wants that, but like let's hear like what the inner Anthony would do with that type of money. You feel me?
Like, what would his fuck around thing be, or
anything.
Just overall?
Overall, it could be business. It could be like wherever the fuck you want it to go from there.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm glad that you gave a definitive number, because I've thought about this in all different increments, from $100,000 to $1 billion. Just because when you drive by those billboards and they say $1 billion, I'll be thinking like, okay, shit. And then I miss my exit on 35, and then like, I'm still driving this fucked up ass car.
Now you're in the airport and you're like, God damn it, how do I get out of here?
Exactly. So what I would do, yes, I would. My whole goal is to build up in like businesses, but what I would do in my first year is travel the world with no set game plan. And not like living in lavish shit and things like that, but just kind of like how this is like everyday shit. I would go somewhere until, not necessarily that I get bored with the place, but like get a good sense of like what that reality is like, what the everyday person is living like, what they do for fun, what their struggles are, why is this place a happy place, why is it a depressed place, just to get not a full scope of the world, but literally just try to see as many different realities of the world as I can and kind of reflect on that. Yeah. That would be my first year. And then when I get that second year, I kind of would have an idea of like, all right, I'm in a position with this kind of money. What can I do whether it's any type of business venture, like based off of that experience.
Yeah.
So
Oh shit, that's fucking smart, man. So the first year is like explore happiness and see what can evolve from that. Like, what would your top 3 places that you want to visit?
Yeah,
like,
say where would you go first? Would be
going to
my-
Thailand for the ladyboys or
that's number 6 on the list.
Yeah.
No,
He's gonna fly them into wherever's happy at.
but yeah, my wife's slave will pick you up in a helicopter.
Yeah. Peter, please lug him in.
Yeah. So I've thought about that. It would be somewhere in Africa first.
Okay.
Because I know a lot of, the perception of Africa is it's like jungles, huts, and villages. But there's cities. And I would just, get like a nice condo, nice to the standards that are there. I'm sure it's not going to be lavish. Like I said, I wouldn't want to have I don't want to spend all my money doing this shit. But I want to see like parts of Europe. Like I will say, let's say party place would be Monaco.
Oh yeah.
I would be there for the Formula One race. That is like a celebratory thing I would do.
Yeah.
Probably do some cocaine off a stripper's ass crack. Like just, so I would still have fun.
You
like,
legally have to. I think it's in the.
for sure.
the
Exactly.
basics? Yeah.
Yeah, if you want this 10 million,
Yeah.
like, make sure your sinuses are clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but like the Mediterranean Sea would kind of be like my starting, because there's so many different countries within the Mediterranean Sea. Like, so you have parts of North Africa, you got the Middle Eastern parts of Asia, you got Europe. So I kind of think that would be kind of like my starting ground, and then I would go to parts of China where, they eat fucking beetles and monkey brain, and I would try it.
Yeah.
I like all that weird shit.
Yeah.
And then you have enough money to get the fuck out of there if you're like, this is too weird.
Exactly.
Like,
Like,
that's
I'm not.
a nice thing
But I
about-
might end up like being there for like a month just because I'm vibing and shit. So yeah, I think. But I would say Mediterranean Sea, like North Africa, like Egypt, has always been something on my mind too.
Yeah.
I got friends from Liberia.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
So like Liberia or parts of West Africa, Ghana would be cool.
Yeah.
Because all my African friends fight about who makes the best food. Liberians think that Nigerians are the worst cooks because they use too much tomato paste in their jollof rice.
Okay.
And I happen to agree. Like, people think African food is all the same. It's different. So I would have to settle the debate and figure out which country makes the best African food for sure.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be something.
I feel like Egypt would have to be a
A must-go-to place.
yeah, like
Yeah.
You like the pyramids, right? You're
Oh,
a pyramid
yeah,
dude?
yeah.
Pyramid
yeah,
nerd?
yeah, I'm into I'm
You watch a lot of documentaries while
Yeah,
high,
fucking-
or you don't get high like that, do you?
yeah, no, I don't really smoke weed,
Yeah,
but
okay.
if I did, it would be a problem.
Yeah.
You're like, because I already sit there and I'm like,
Yeah.
tell me more, Graham Hancock. What are you talking like? Yeah.
You'll get high. Next thing you know, you'll be in the documentary. I'm like, how the fuck
Yeah,
did
when-
Eric get on TV?
When did I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
no,
no,
Egypt would be cool.
I'm Egypt is definitely one of those places I want to go to eventually.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be really cool to go, kind of like you're saying, like going there and just being like, I have enough money. I can kind of just get a reasonable place.
Yeah.
Just kind of like be part of it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's such a fucking good idea, man. Like, you're switching up my idea for what I would do with the 10 million. But okay, well, what's second year then, dude?
So second year then, also I would probably put that money in the beginning to get some interest so I'm not overspending. Second year, I would just kind of meet up with like my closest friends, people that we've always been business minded. I would definitely start with some stuff in my community. The biggest thing I wanted to do was build like a state-of-the-art like sports complex facility with like indoor fields, outdoor fields, gyms, where like, leagues can come in and set up different football leagues. There's like just sports related, like,
Yeah.
and then I would talk to my people in media and like set up where it's like we have like localized, like stream the games live with commentators, like almost make it feel like it's a professional type of broadcast within the community
Yeah.
for people to like get excited about and promote it differently there. So that would be like my local type of thing. And then honestly, just trying to like build up the community and, be charitable. And then business wise, if that were something that would work, then maybe do it throughout the country and almost create my own sports branding, like franchise, like leagues, like all over the country type shit.
Okay.
It wouldn't be NFL level, but that's
Yeah.
cool. It's just
Would you try to
something
keep
fun.
it with like kids of like youth programs?
So I would do the whole range because I've coached youth programs. I've also played in adult leagues, and they're all super competitive. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
almost like, an avenue for everybody. So it's like, there's already a lot of youth leagues right now, but it's like, if there's a place where it's like it could be affordable for youth leagues, but also like kids out of high school that maybe weren't good enough to play college, or maybe I will say this: a lot of like football would be like the main sport, because a lot of people are getting away from the tackle football because of like the concussions and stuff.
Yeah, going into flag.
So just like a real competitive, like early college, like adult flag football league contact, still contact, but not like tackle, and then still have the basketball and other sports. But I would want to be in a position where it's like I have this concept idea, but I need people that really want to do that day-to-day stuff, because I still got other parts of the world that I want to see and like, get inspired by. And then maybe you get enough money, then buy a Formula One sports team.
That'd be badass.
Yeah. Like
Formula One, that's the racing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like the crazy fast European.
Like the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Like, there's only 20 drivers in the whole world.
Do they do the circles in that one, or is that like the more like a...
That's like the street circuit. Like, well, they do not just street circuits.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, it's what they just did in Vegas, and it was a shit show.
Like an Iron Man 2, maybe? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. That was
they have it in
41.
Austin, too, every year.
Okay.
But those cars go like 200 miles an hour, and then they got to turn like at 150. Like, just super, like the engineering behind it is pretty... I'm not an expert. I watch Drive to Survive on Netflix, and now I feel like I'm
super into it.
Yeah, I'm like, I know everything now.
Yeah.
But no, it was just like that's a real money sport, and they go every city they go to, like that's like their Super Bowl. Like they were in Abu Dhabi to end the season, and it's like they're not really doing sports out there, but they have this like amazing state-of-the-art track because of oil money, and these like futuristic-looking hotels around the circuit, and it's like everybody lines up for that shit. So. I would definitely want to travel and see a couple of those a year. So ultimate goal, if I could own a team or be like a partial owner, like that would be pretty fucking dope.
That's fucking tight, man.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. If anybody out there is watching that, needs to pick up a guy with passion about it, here
somebody
you got
wants
him.
to bankroll any of these ideas.
Listen, I got a lot of ideas. I just need need the investors. So bring me your checkbooks, please. I just need $10 million. That's the starting cost.
Patreon, baby.
There we go.
Yeah.
What would be yours?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Okay. Honestly think, I said, I would just, I know that I said I'd get the whole house thing, but I would just make sure that, I'm set up for life with a place, and then build a fucking studio probably in Los Angeles, man.
Okay. Up in the hills?
As close to Hollywood as I can get it, man. You know what I mean? With it being like affordable enough. I mean, because I run a yoga channel. I do this. There's all these other kind of projects that I've wanted to be in, and I just want a big fucking warehouse, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like that.
I have yoga instructors that I've spoken with, and they're very passionate about traveling and stuff. And when we talk about it, I'm like, man, I really think my passion, like a dream week for me would be like working 4 to 6 hours a day. It's with my friends. I don't care if I work 6-7 days a week, and then I just go home and chill out with my chickie and just party and eat fucking good food all fucking night. You know what I mean? But that's I really think what I would be dedicating that money to, man. It's just making something big happen where I can be like in rooms with the presidents of Netflix, and just really take over any little slice of the media that I could have. I feel. For sure. Yeah, that's what I would probably do. That's what I would do. That's what I would do.
I like that. That's really And I mean, it's all about money opens doors, or money puts you in rooms with those people that you can make those moves and build like real shit. So I fucking like that. So you want to travel a whole lot, like just more like vacation here and there?
Yeah, definitely. I want to have to get away. I've always wanted to visit Japan, some places in Italy, and Mexico. I want to get into some deeper parts of Mexico that I never got to check out. You know what I mean?
Deep parts of Mexico,
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to sharpen the Spanish, and I'm a big fucking foodie, man, and I love Mexican food, obviously, but but it'd be more like 3 to 5 vacations a year, I think would be like tip top. You know what I mean? Because I kind of want my life to be the vacation.
Yeah, because you're traveling to different parts to meet with people. Like you might be meeting with an executive in fucking Paris for some shit. So like it's
part of work.
Exactly,
anyways,
but you're still gonna be, going to the Eiffel Tower and, eating some French hairy pussy, like because you're there. So like I get that. I definitely.
Yeah. So, are you much of a history guy, Japes? I don't think you are, right?
I'm not at all.
Would you like go see like the pyramids down like Mexico and shit, like the Aztec pyramids and stuff?
You know what? I don't know
Or
much.
like, have you ever been down there?
I've seen them joints.
Do you have?
The Mayan temples.
Yeah, Mayan. Yeah, it's Mayan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit! Nice.
That was in Belize, I believe, when I saw those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so not Mexico, but Belize.
Yeah, because so it is the Aztecs that are in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my grandma.
Aztec warrior.
Yeah, my grandma growing up, she would go down to Mexico for like 2 to 3 weeks at a time in the summer, because she like had like timeshares and just typical Midwestern white people shit. So she would just like go down there and just like tan and just always talked about how much she loved it down there. But I've always been a big history guy, and I'm like, I want to go see the fucking temples. I want to go up to what's that, Machu Picchu? I think that's down farther. I think that's out of Mexico. I think that's in like South America somewhere.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of it. I don't know the exact.
Yeah, so I'm sure somebody is listening, going, "You're a fucking moron." It's right here, but yeah, like that. Yeah, I didn't know if you were.
Well, let's go, baby. You can visit the temples. I'll just eat the street tacos, baby. You know, like.
Yeah, if somebody comes up and tries to tell me something, I'll be like, translate.
yeah.
JP, help.
I'll be like, he's all right. He's he's with me.
You want to go to Rome?
Yeah. Me and my girl actually, out of high school, took a big trip and did a bunch of Europe. Went to like Rome and Italy.
He's like, I'm white. I've already covered those places.
See, I've never left the country. I've never been on a plane. So.
Wait, you still haven't?
You still.
So she went to Rome.
Yes, she did. I wasn't. Yeah, we didn't even know each other back then.
Oh, got you.
You haven't even flown back home?
No, I drive every time.
Oh shit! Okay.
13 hours, baby.
Oh, so you haven't been on a plane at all? Yeah. You need your white slave that knows how to pilot.
Yeah, just help me. Help me, Jim. But no, she did all that, and then she really wants to take me back to go to like Italy and Rome, because once again, I'm a big history guy, and I'm like, I want to see the Colosseum. I want to go see all the like ancient Greek and like the temples, and like I'm so into that stuff. So
oh sure.
So like I really want to go do that. So we've talked about,
Thank you.
Maybe saving up a couple grand and doing one of those like you pay a tour company and they take you around to go hit all that kind of shit. Like,
well, if you time it up right, you could like get all of that at once. Like you could be a part of history. If you get a ticket over to Palestine, Israel right now, you could be right there.
Yeah, I think they're going to see me and they're going to be like, buddy, people like you caused all the problems here. You're not welcome to help fix it. And I'd be like, you're probably right.
But you could be a distraction for a couple weeks. They come together to throw you out.
Yeah.
And now they unite because of your presence.
I'll show up. I'll show up with government funding, baby. What's up?
There you go.
What would your shit be if you had the 10 mil, bud?
Man.
Anthony and I's kind of like perspectives were pretty different, man. Do you have what do you got?
I think I would put it all towards in various different ways of stuff with comedy. So with 10 mil, it's not a
fucking nerd.
It's not a shitload of money, but it is more than enough that you could like quit your job, live off interest on it, and I would probably set up some sort of like permanent studio for podcasting, and then I would try to do traveling and touring full time, because I feel like honestly, if you can afford to just hop from like little club to little club, and it doesn't matter, you're only like actually walking away with like $400, then whatever, you could really hit all kinds of shit. And I'd love to go do comedy over in Europe. And go and like I know like Ireland and a lot of those places have like they're kind of newer comedy scenes, and a lot of those places are really embracing comedy right now. So I think it'd be really cool to go in there kind of like still young and fresh, where it's like, hey, I might be only selling out 150 seater, but go set roots and like get like a worldwide fan base.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fucking bad. Of course, first thing I do is probably buy a truck. Just
Yeah. Let me get me a truck.
Yeah, I'd buy a truck. I'd get us a
quadruple
place.
Hemi. Yeah.
Yeah, just get a place to like work on vehicles for myself.
Yeah.
Another thing that I really would want to do one day, if like I have the finances, is I'd want to start like my own like custom vehicle shop. So like we buy a truck, we trick it out, we buy an old car.
Because like outside of comedy, like that's
Yeah.
your like your thing. Right
Yeah,
there.
that's kind of my bit. So it's like, you know, go and like redo cars and stuff, and you know,
Like Pimp My Ride type of shit?
yeah,
or?
yeah, like that kind of vein
gotcha,
of like,
okay.
just like get an old Cadillac and just make it badass and shit,
Yeah,
and
okay.
do all the modern suspension, throw an LS in the thing, and
Cool.
all that kind of stuff, and then have that be like a side business that like I got to play with and enjoy, but I don't think I'd want to be in it day to day.
Have somebody that you
Yeah,
trust.
like I would have to like have somebody that's like, hey, you're really the guy, but you know, because I used to work in a shop back home, and a good friend of mine owned the shop, and that dude fucking works his dick into the dirt.
He
And I'm
owns,
like,
but he's like he's just grind. Yeah.
yeah, so like he's just grinding his ass off all the time, which is what it takes.
Yeah,
but-
owning a blue collar business, like that's what it
yeah.
is.
So like I'd want to get into like a little bit more like, you come to me and you're like, hey, I have this old car I want to redo. All right,
I
cool.
got some, yeah.
Like, you know, it's people that have money. You know, it's not like, hey, my Corolla needs an AC compressor. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so you're dealing with like the 1%ers at that point.
Yeah.
Plenty of businesses do
Oh,
really
yeah.
well just doing that shit.
Yeah.
I think it's often like better and easier.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because the thing is like a fully decked out, like redone, like car, you can get up into like hundreds of
Yeah, I
thousands of
imagine
dollars
so,
into
right.
it.
Yeah, for the
Like, you know, it'll be like, oh yeah, here's your bill. You know, the paint was $40,000. Like, it can get
For real?
Oh yeah,
that's wild.
Holy
it can
shit.
get ridiculous. Like there's so many levels to
Yeah.
that world.
I've always wanted a candy paint car, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I mean, growing up in
Dude.
Texas and seeing Houston all over TV,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I've always wanted one.
dude, a big old Cadillac,
Yeah.
candy painted.
Yeah,
Slam that motherfucker.
Yeah,
you
bro.
could be pimping in that.
well, I'll make sure to bring my Cadillac to you because that's the car. I used to have a Cadillac.
Yeah.
God rest her soul. She had a soul too. Like I
Yeah.
did a whole ritual. I came on her.
Yeah.
Like, so it's a living vehicle.
Hallowed be thy name. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, exactly. But she's no longer with us. Her name was Cleo. Her catalytic converter went out and it was like 4,000. I was like,
Yeah.
Honda CRV it is.
Yeah, dude, you just cut that cat out, put a fucking straight pipe in the motherfucker, man.
Well, if I had known you back then, man.
You just had the wrong friends at the
Yeah,
time. That's all, my
exactly,
man.
This fucker, I had something wrong with my car, bro. I went to go check it out. They quoted me $1,600 to fucking fix it, dude.
Damn.
He was like, hey, order this part off of Amazon. It cost $17, man. He knocked it out in like 40 minutes at my apartment, and I was like, so pluckers?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he was like, yeah. We spent like $80 on wings and beers, and I was like,
Hell
all right,
yeah.
that'll work.
So any issues with my car?
Yeah.
This is who I'm hitting up
Yeah.
right here.
The
Yeah.
white slave right there, bro.
Yeah,
that's
yeah. The real West
Like,
Lake.
if you want
right
10
here.
million, you're gonna have to shoot a lot of free throws.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I do want to ask Eric, if you had that 10 mil, would you do cocaine? Like at least like once or twice or something? Would you give it a
Nah,
shot?
I don't think so.
No to drugs.
I'm too fucking scared of it.
Okay.
I
Because then when you have that much money, it could be risky at that point.
yeah,
Is that
yeah,
what you're
because
saying?
nothing could stop me from doing more of it. Like that would be my fear of it.
Got
It's
you,
like
yeah.
there's nothing could be like, hey, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
I have a bunch of money. I can
Yeah. Like, you see my backyard? We're growing it. Yeah.
yeah,
it's
like,
like-
yeah. We'll have coke plants here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
no.
how, so I always, I've talked to other people about this. If I had that much money, I don't know if I would do comedy anymore. Like, I would
Really?
definitely have, so in my business ventures, I would probably invest in clubs.
Yeah.
But I would only have like really two houses in the United States.
Okay.
One is like in like the mountains of Colorado on a lake,
Oh, yeah.
where it's like where I get inspired type shit. The other would be a ranch, and kind of like what Dave Chappelle does is it would have a studio, but also like an auditorium or a room where it's like, all right, I have the connections where I can bring in big name comedians to come in and host that shit. But then the ranch is also like four-wheeling.
Yeah.
Like, all the white people shit that I never got to do, but now I get to do it. I'm going to go hunting. I'm going to call you up. Hey, man, it's deer season, Just make sure you didn't knock anyone up, did you? Because we got to go hunt.
Yeah, we got deer hunting, man.
So like it would be all that fun shit, but also like comedy out there. And then my dad is a chef, and he's getting ready to open up food trucks, but I would like let him be like the face of like the restaurant side of things for the business. And then, wherever he wants to put up his restaurant, we'll open up a restaurant there. So multiple businesses everywhere.
Yeah, I do think like having a club in a place that doesn't necessarily have like a giant comedy scene would be so fucking cool.
For sure.
Of like people travel there just to watch comedy. You bring in people, which is essentially what Rogan did here.
Yeah.
He just created a scene. Like, there were already people doing but like
he elevated it way beyond.
He brought all the big name guys here.
Yep.
And then he's like, cool, now it's just me and my buddies hanging out.
Yeah. Their mindset of what reality is like, they're like, this is like their playground. It's crazy. Yeah. Like Austin's like feels like a playground anyways for all of us.
Yeah.
But it's like they're the kings of the hill. Like, I mean, I've done DoorDash to Tony Hinchcliffe's like apartment building on Rainy Street.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I was too specific with his address. Tony, if you're watching it, it's okay. Just get me on your show. All over for
Yeah.
But it's like like the money, and then I know Rogan lives in some mansion like up in like Lake Travis.
Yeah, area.
Like, so it's just like, they're like, this is, and it's smart like you said, because it's like they're creating the movement. Yeah. And so it's like.
Yeah, and they were able to go because they moved away from a scene. All the people they didn't like and that didn't fuck with them didn't come here.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all their buddies.
Yeah.
And the guys that are like, oh, yeah, cool, that came down. So, like, they're being able to create a scene around their kind of crew.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then it's kind of growing on top of that of, like, guys in their crew's friend, like.
It's like conquering land, but just within comedy.
Yeah.
That makes such a big difference when it's your boys or people that you fucking trust or already have some kind of invested interest in or something like that. Man, that would.
Yeah,
that's
that'd be
awesome.
Awesome. Like I always said, back in the day, whenever I was traveling and doing some traveling shows, like some of my buddies back home, I'm like, man, if we could, like, there was like 5 of us that did like regular little traveling shows. It's like, if us 5 could make enough money to go live out on the road, that'd be so much fun. Like, you'd get tired of each other every once in a while and need to like dip out and change people in and out and whatever. But it's like, what a fucking dope thing.
100%.
Of just like your boys in comedy doing shit together.
And just seeing the whole world. Like,
just
start
like.
the U.S., go.
Yeah, hey,
overseas.
let's go to New York. All right, from New York, we're flying to Ireland. All right, let's do. Like, that'd be so fucking cool.
Well, this shit's gonna happen. Maybe 2024.
Yeah, 2024.
Yeah, shit. Like,
I guess I'm signing up to be Anthony's slave.
No, 2026. If you don't have a solid hour by 2026, then maybe that's the route for you.
I'll be
to be my slave. But I believe in you. I don't want you to have to do that because you're getting married, and I don't want your children to be born into slavery.
That'd be sad. That'd suck for them a lot.
Because like we'll have to get the little net for the free throw.
Yeah.
It's like we don't need to do all that.
Yeah, they're out there shooting on the hoops that you put on the back of a door.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like I don't want to be like my dad.
So we're gonna work on that material.
Yeah.
Let's get that 50 pounds down, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some big things this year.
Get it. We're gonna get it.
And so we'll have to find someone to fly us around.
Yeah.
But man. Man, we brought up white slaves a lot today.
Yeah.
Man.
But at least they were white, so no one cares. Fuck those.
And Black History Month is next month, so maybe this is the February 1st episode.
Yeah.
We'll have you back for February.
There we go.
We're just gonna release it twice.
It's like the same episode. We're just doing it in Spanish.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh man. Yeah.
this is wild.
What would there be any like fuck off purchases you make? Like any cars?
Good question.
Yeah, I would only have a couple. I would have like an everyday car and then a couple like sexy cars to just drive around. Probably like I would have to like not to get into the details, but like a Ferrari, a big ass, probably like Mercedes truck. But the biggest thing would probably be like a yacht.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
I'd probably get a yacht, you know, because like I said, if I'm going to Monte Carlo or Monaco for the race,
Yeah.
like the Mediterranean Sea is a sea, so I'm gonna be
Yeah, you
in
can
my
park
yacht.
on the yacht and watch the fucking race.
I might just live in the yacht and just go from Italy to fucking Africa, over to fucking Saudi Arabia, and looking like me, like you would think I'm like, you know, a citizen of every country I go to.
Yeah, they'd be like,
So
"Are
it's
you an oil baron?" Or
just you know.
How would you dress, bro, at that point, man? Would that would you be like just how you're dressing now? Or would you like do a suit, be like a suit guy, look like a retired like?
Maybe just a real, I don't know. For business, I would have some nice suits. I would have some really like dope ties, suits, but like everyday living, probably just like a robe, you know, just a robe. Like that's it, you know. No
Hugh
shoes.
Hefner.
Yeah, like but like a real thin like silk robe where it's just like at any moment, like if I want to take, cause I'll be living on my yacht, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If anyone stops by there, he's like, "Hey, I gotta put my dick away," real quick. Or not, depending on who's coming. You know?
Yeah, it's like, I might be the one coming. You know?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
like I would definitely like I would get some designer stuff. So those would be some fuck off purchases. Like, you know, I would go to Gucci and like, but I probably wouldn't overdo it. My crib is good. Like the biggest thing is like the house on the ranch. Like that's gonna be the lake house is gonna be more. It's gonna be nice, but it ain't gonna be like.
Well, and you spend a lot of money, fucking 4-wheelers, side by sides, fucking.
Yeah, some guns for my hunting.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit. That shit adds up quick. You can drop a couple grand in like good hunting guns and scopes and.
I might do like a Squid Game or Hunger Games on my ranch.
Yeah. Some of
like
those.
People hunting, you know.
Yeah, some of those white slaves. You're like, hey, get out there.
Yeah, the survivor. The prize is you get to be my slave.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Fight for your chance to survive.
What's the name of that movie with Ice-T? Do you remember that fucking movie? Where he was like hunted by the whites. Do you remember that? Do you guys remember?
Oh yeah. It was like a recent movie, right?
Nah, it
was old.
I'm 40 years old, man. So you guys might not know it.
I don't know.
No, yeah.
Damn.
Cool.
No, I make it a point not to watch movies where black people are getting hunted. I think that.
What did you do this
I'm not
weekend, Eric?
I think I'm not supposed to have that in my repertoire, dude.
It's like your algorithm won't even allow it.
Yeah,
It's like,
I can't look like this and watch movies like that. You know, like
fair.
it's,
That's
you
fair.
know,
That's
I can't do both.
You know when you gotta approve certain posts on like social media?
Yeah.
It's like due to the information we have on you, this is sensitive content.
Yeah,
Click if you agree.
yeah. They're like, it's best if you just don't know
Yeah,
this.
just keep it going.
Yeah. They're like, you don't want too many people to ask questions.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh man, guys, this has been such a fucking blast. I think the batteries are gonna die in a minute, man.
Okay.
But Anthony, you have anything to plug or anything like that? At least get your Instagram out there.
Yeah, a night of comedy. The shows that I have lined up right now, I have a couple lined up, but by the time this episode airs, they'll be long gone.
Yeah.
But this year, a couple things I'm looking to do is I'll be doing a couple shows just throughout the country. So follow me on a night of comedy, so that way you can, wherever you might be, check it out. I know I got people in Iowa and Nebraska. I'm sending this to y'all, so when I'm in y'all city, you come check me out.
Hell yeah.
And then DC and Atlanta, of course. I'll be seeing y'all soon. So yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Follow
guys.
this fucker. Follow this guy, man. This guy fucking rules.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Thank you
Appreciate
again for coming on, man. It's fucking
thank you guys.
Eric, you got anything to
Always.
plug, man?
Instagram, Eric Biggs Comedy. Subscribe to this podcast. It's great. All the shows. There's some rumors I might be doing some college shows coming up.
Ooh la la.
Nice.
Stay tuned. If you're in a frat or something and you want some comedy, hit me up, DM me. We can work out stuff like that. But no, all my stuff will be out and done by then. So, yeah.
For real.
I know you got the album.
I just have an album coming out on August 8th. It's called For the Ashleys and Latoya. Keep an eye out for that. I've been working my ass off on it. So, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. But,
Well, hell yeah. Well, hey, guys. Cheers to the birthday boys. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's.
And thanks to everybody at home. Cheers.
Oh, yeah.